What's up, guys? So today is day two. Well, technically day one. Um, and right now it's 10:16 p.m. January 2. And I gotta get my seatbelt. All right. So we're heading to the gym. It's a bit late. Took me completely 40 minutes or so just to set up the camera. Um. So yeah. But today we're going to weight ourselves so I can show you guys. Um, we're going to hit some chest and bicep, and the goal is to just sweat as much as we can, um, and through like just heavy lifting. I also saw that yesterday when I recorded the video, the quality was really bad and I didn't like it. So I'm gonna have to do something about that as well. As I said yesterday, that my focus the first month will be to just hit weights first, so that way we can increase the muscle mass, and then once we start doing cardio, then it will be better because then we can maintain our muscle while we lose the fat around the muscles itself. So that's going to be crucial once we start with the cardio. But at the moment, it will be pure just weightlifting and maybe some heated sauna or something, so we can like at least lose somewhat of the fat, which is essential because in the beginning you don't want to put, um, or I guess you could, but you don't want to stress too much about losing fat then, because in the first 2 weeks you're not actually losing fat, you're just losing the water weight, and which is typically exciting for in the beginning, but as you go further it gets slower. We have our water today, and I've hit almost 4 liters. Supposed to drink 3 liters daily to get like the good hydration, and always drink more water. It's better than consuming food. And no, I don't have anything in the water. No pre-workout, nothing. Um, at the moment, I just want to stay as natural as I can. Typically, I would go in like the middle of the day or in the afternoon, but like seeing like how it's going to be, usually there's like so much crowd in the beginning of the year because everybody has resolutions for the new year. Some people want to lose weight, like, I mean, which is ironic that I'm talking about it, but I've had this plan since like last year, February or March, and I finally took some action, and here we are right now. But a lot of people like me are going to say they're gonna start their weight loss journey, but um, staying consistent and just following the right diet, like the moment you are in a calorie deficit and the more you move, is just that's when you start to lose weight as well. It's not really hard, but doing it the right way is the most important thing. The thing what I'm trying to achieve here is that any sort of movement around my socket area and also the chest area, whatever weights I'm hitting with it, is that whenever I go to the bench afterwards, I'm able to all of this movement to hit it freely, and the next day I don't wake up like I tore something or mess something up. We're going 60 pounds and almost activating our pecs. So chest is usually where there's so much movement going on. It's a lot of body parts involved in it, and when you're warming up, you don't want to miss any single part. So when we're doing chest, when we go under a bench, we're hitting shoulder movement, we're hitting almost tricep, chest, and obviously chest, yeah. But we're hitting a lot of body parts, and we usually don't want to miss anything in the warm up, and we go a little heavy as well. I recommend, because usually the more movement we get into our body, like to warm it up before we sit down at the bench, is better. That way we don't get any serious injuries afterwards. Usually, I like to get in as much movement as I can during the chest day warm-ups, and this is all because I'm trying to avoid a serious injury. I'm also gonna hit some rear delts. So all parts of the body are being hit, and when we do go to the bench, we're able to pick up and lift as much weight as we can and do as many reps as we can. What we're trying to hit is all of this movement so that there is no tightness in the muscle, and we do when we go like this. So it's best if you hit everything. Alright, so I'm starting with 40s, some dumbbell presses to activate the chest a little more, and what I'm gonna try to hit is a slower rep so I can like hurt the muscle a little in a sense, if that makes sense. Alright. Throughout my workouts the first month, what I'm going to try to do is hit a lot of chest and the stomach area. So, because usually that's where the most low blood circulation is, and that's the slowest part when you lose weight. So, that's the reason also why I'm going to try to hit chest a lot more. But then also, when you lose weight and you don't have enough muscle under it, you're gonna start to feel or see a lot of loose skin, the chest area. So this will be a lot looser, and it will be like kind of saggy in a sense, and you don't want that. And then also I'm gonna try to hit a lot of triceps and biceps, because if you can see, this area is also usually where most of the loose skin is. And it's important whenever you're working out, the goal is to hit areas where you know there's going to be a lot of loose skin, and the more you hit it, the more fibers that break in that muscle, the more built that muscle is going to get. And also, while you're doing workouts and everything, you know, there's not going to be days where you're going to work out or you want to give 100%. So it's best if you just use sometimes music or something that you know is going to motivate you. Again, when you're doing dumbbell presses, you also don't want to try to go as much heavy as you can, because you could end up hurting yourself if you don't have the right form. All right. So we got 50 pounds dumbbell press. We're gonna try to go till failure, and then we're gonna switch to incline press. We got some 45s on the bench press, the incline bench press, and we're gonna try to go as heavy as we can today so we can activate more of the chest area. All right. On the rack, and the goal is to hit at least I'll say 2 reps or 3 reps or maybe 4, I'm not sure, but we're gonna see if we can. I used to do 2 plates back in a day where I was working out, and then when I stopped, I tried it recently, I wasn't able to, so we're gonna see if we can hit it today. All right, that was decent. Whew. All right, we got 2 reps of that. Now we're gonna go a little light, back to the 25s. So 145 and 25, and we're gonna try to hit a couple of reps of that. All right, we got a 45 and 25 on the plate, on the rack, and we're gonna try to hit a couple of reps of this so we can. All right. Okay, that was not bad. So right now we're gonna hit some lateral bench presses, and I got a 45 and a 25 on the sides. I'm gonna try to do as many reps as I can. So maybe 2 sets till failure, and then the third set I'm gonna try to go 2 plates at least, and try to do as many reps as I can. So the goal is to basically go as heavy as I can, and then like as many as I can, and then we're gonna go lower from that. So I just want to try 45 and 25 and feel how it is, and then if I feel like I can do more on this, then I'm gonna add another plate. All right. Okay, guys. It feels heavy. It's because maybe I pushed myself on the incline bench, but it feels heavy. So I'm gonna do one more set with this, see if I can get to failure, and then we're gonna lower the weight. Okay. At this point, I'm just doing half reps. I'm not able to do full. One more set, then we go to cable back. I want to end it with the cables because I feel like they will give me a better workout. Because so far, the more I'm lifting, like it's affecting. Don't get me wrong, but I'm still like not feeling it, you know. And I'm sure over time, the more pump I get, the better it will be. But at this point, it's just nothing there. That was not bad. All right, let's go to the cables. I feel like I'm done. Whew. Like with each rep, I'm getting weaker and weaker. I don't know why. I feel like that's it. We have gotten a good pump, so we're gonna end it right there. We're gonna go maybe 2 sets of triceps and both of them till failure, and then we're gonna end it right there. Okay, so what I'd like to do is use the rope, and what I'm going to do is right here, just that motion, a little arch, and then pull. As I'm pulling, what I want to do is the moment I get down here almost, I'm gonna squeeze it and use my what's it called, wrist, to even pull a little bit more, so I can get that full motion and full stretch. The better the stretch on a rep, the better pump you're gonna get, and the faster your muscle is gonna grow. All right, you got 42 on there. And the third set, I'm gonna make it lighter so we can do a couple more. You can go 17 on this. It's too light. Too light, too light. Let's go 27. All right, guys.